week number 9 for music, and I'm showing you one of these weirdo videos today where I'm in the dark because I want to show you what's on my whiteboard. And what I'm going to do today, because your family has been making a decision if they want you to be part of the Christmas program, which means you'll come into the building to record part of the Christmas program, or if you're going to submit some artwork. I haven't heard back from everybody to find out what your family has decided. And in the classroom, we are starting to work on the performance part of the music program for Christmas. And so if your family has, I'm going to keep sending you things like this that might not be the very same lesson as the kids in the classroom are doing, but this is something that we're going to do occasionally. And this is called Music Play and online. And this is a website that I want you to go to, and I'm going to write out the instructions for, but I want to kind of talk you through it today so you know what to expect. And I'm going to put the link on your video or on your page that talks about our lesson for this week. And then you just click on the link and it will open you up to this. The activity is a little bit hard to get to, so I want to talk through it so you can know what to do. And remember, when we are here at school and I'm talking you through and I'm on the whiteboard, I have to run back to my desk to turn things on and off. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on Music Play Online, and this is what it's going to look like. And then you scroll down all the way until I'm going to show you. You scroll down and we're looking for a game called Which Rhythm Is It? Hang on just a minute. Now I just scroll down and I found there's a little game that looks right here and it says, which rhythm do you hear? This is the one that you're going to be looking at. You're going to be clicking on this. When you see which rhythm do you hear, this is the little sign for the game that it says down here. You scroll down from the very top, you find which rhythm do you hear, and you click on it, and then I'm going to show you what happens then. Now there are different levels. These are all different levels of the game, and you can, I hope you can see it okay. I'm going to scoot a little bit closer so you can see. Maybe it's kind of bright. Okay, there are different levels of the game. If you want the very, very easiest game, you would click on number 1. If you, I think all of you are at least on level 1 and level 2, possibly level 3. The other ones that are higher are a little bit more harder for them that. So level 1, if you can get through that and go play the game and see how you do. Level 2 is a little bit harder. Level 3 is a little harder. I'm going to click on level 1, and then what's going to happen? It's going to give you some choices of rhythms, and you need to click on the rhythm that you think is correct. And you can always repeat it to have them play it again if you want to. If you're not quite sure and you want to just look at the choices and listen a couple more times, if it helps you to use your finger and follow along with it, you can play it again. And then you click on the one that you think is correct. I'm going to click on box number 1 to get that started. So on this page, this is the first one of this game, and it says, which rhythm do you hear? I clicked on the first level, so it's pretty easy. I'm going to click on play, and then it's going to play something for us. And you have to decide if what it's playing, is it this rhythm, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, or ta, ti, 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 ta, or ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. And I think you can repeat it again if you want to. I'm going to click on play, and then I want you to decide which of those is the correct way to write that rhythm down. Okay, it stops when you play it one time. It stops and waits for you to decide what to do. If you want it to repeat again, I'm going to click play again and see if it'll do it again. So again, this is the first time that you see about a page like this. If I click play, it'll repeat it over and over. Long, short, short, long, long, or ta, ti, ta, ta. So you kind of look, you kind of say it over this and you kind of follow. Does that make sense? Or does this one make sense? Or does this one make sense? And I'm going to choose number one, and I want to see what that's going to look like. So I'm going to put my cursor on the red circle next to that one, and it will tell me if I'm correct or not. Okay, so that time I was correct. And then if I go to the next one, I'm going to go to next. And I would like you to write down on a piece of paper. There are 10 questions because it says activity 1 out of 10. There are 10 little rhythm things. I would like you to write them down on a piece of paper. So you're going to write level 1. And I'll show you how to write that down before we finish. And so, yeah, hang on. I'll show you when I turn the lights back on how I want it written down. I want you to do 3 different levels, okay? So there'll be 30 different rhythms. I want you to see if you can write number 1 down, write correct, or write number 2, write incorrect. Now I'm going to go to the next one. So it says next down here. So I'm going to click on that. And so when you're playing this game, you can click on that and go to the next one. Okay, if you notice, these are 3 different rhythms. Click on play and see if you can figure out which is the correct rhythm when they write it down. Okay, I'm not gonna go over and repeat it. If you wanted to repeat it again, you can click play. I'm going to purposely choose one that I think is wrong, and because I want to show you what they're going to say, what they're going to tell you if it's incorrect. So if you tried a rhythm and you clicked on a rhythm and it was not the right one, this is what you get. It's going to say try again. And then they'll give you a chance to click on a different one. And so when you're writing down in your piece of paper, and again, I will show you when we're done with this, I'll show you how to write it down on a piece of paper. This is how we're going to do this. And when it's time to get out, when you're going to do all 3 levels, you go back to the menu. For example, if you're done with level 1 and you want to go back and do level 2, which I want you to do at some time, click on the menu and it'll come back to this. So these are the levels of difficulty again. We saw this already. Once you do 10 questions for level 1, I want you to go to 10 questions for level 2. We're just going to do the first 2 levels today. And I'm going to turn the lights on. I'm going to show you how I want you to write this down. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. And while you're taking this playing this little game, I want you just to show me that you did it. You're going to write your name over here, name. I want you to write level 1. And there are 10 different rhythms that they're going to give you. Then I want you to write level 2. Here's level 1. Here's level 2. Okay. So before you start, have a piece of paper that tells you level 1, and you're going to have 10 numbers there. Level 2, 10 empty spots there. And when you do your game and you play your different level, if, for example, if I did question number 1, the rhythm number 1, and I got it right, I would write correct. The second one, when I did it, I purposely did it wrong to see what it would said, and it said try again, and so I'm going to write try again, which means I didn't get it right my first time. So when you get done with these and you listen to, every time you listen to 10 different ones, it might say correct, or try again, or try again. The first time you tried to answer it, if you didn't get it correct the first time, right, try again on that, okay? And again, down here, you'll say try again. Here's correct. These definitely are the right answers. I promise you they're not the right answers. Try again. So when you have something to send back to me, it's going to be a piece of paper that has your name on it, that says level 1 with 10 different rhythms, level 2 with 10 different rhythms. If you did it correct, you write either correct, or if you didn't get it right the first time, then you write try again. So these are the choices that you're going to be writing on next to each number on here. Did you get it correct the first time when you listened to it and chose the rhythm? Or did you get the symbol that said try again? Did you get the message that said try again? It's not going to be graded, but I want to see that you did it, and I want to see how you're doing and if you're improving on it. Every once in a while, we may take this test again, and we may see, and it will show me if you're getting better. So I'm going to keep track of what your score was the first time we did it for level 1 and level 2. Then I'm going to keep track of it. Maybe in a month or so when we do it again, we'll see if you've gotten any better at it. And this is a rhythm game. And if it does not make sense to you, please let me know. But that's kind of why we talked through it today, so you can see what this stuff is going to look like. There's a couple of steps to get to that game on this website. And that's why I wanted to show you what it's going to look like on this video. The first time you watch it, you might want to follow the steps of the video or write them down. Next time you play a game from this website, you might not have to, but the first time around, it's kind of confusing to get there. So let me know if it does not make sense, and I'd like you to send me a picture of the piece of paper that tells me, shows me kind of your score for these games, level 1 and level 2. Okay, and have a great time. Bye.